name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
What is up, everybody? It's me, Wyatt Wrestling, and welcome to the Night of Champions prediction stream. I got a bunch of guests with me today, a lot of them. We're going to start off with Haley Wrestling. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Wyatt.
What's up, Haley? And then we got JD. We got JD here.
What's up?
Then we got Kelton.
It's cookie time!
Kelton, you're on the right side of the phone today.
Then we got Wrestle Realm Ryan Melky.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
And we got Brandon Martin in the building.
That is right, Wyatt. It is great to be back on here once again, predicting for Night of Champions, more like the afternoon of champions.
Yes. Then our last guest, we have
Let's go. We got a full house tonight.
ERW is not letting me in.
Only Bob Saget's actually not alive still. No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
Wah, wah.
We got problems. ERW cannot get on the stage for some reason.
Yeah, I think if you're on like the free version, it'll only go up to 6. But if you do have like more of a simple plan, you have to pay for that, so which you can go up to 10 people.
Yes. So it looks like it's just us. So guys, we have tomorrow is, like Brandon said, afternoon of champions. But
Sounds like a breakfast cereal.
Yeah.
I do have a slideshow. We're gonna go through the matches, and we'll give our thoughts on these matches, and we'll give our predictions who's gonna win tomorrow. And this is the slideshow we got right here. We got the lovely Night of Champions logo. First match, we gotta go with Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa, and I'm gonna start off with JD on his thoughts and his prediction for this match.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we all knew that this was coming, you know, especially at Money in the Bank when Jacob cost Solo the Money in the Bank contract. I mean, the only chance that Solo has of him losing, or him winning rather, is if Jacob Fatu gets lost on the way to the ring. I mean, let's just be honest.
You know what I mean?
And so I don't know how much of a competitive match, especially like depending on how much time they have. So is this the opening match?
I just put this in random order.
So we can ascertain that they'll probably get what? Brandon, you'll probably be a better guess. This is like what, 10 minutes? And that's with
I would say so.
That's with entrance and everything like that. And so I mean, I think this is kind of be the more Solo may basically get the cheap heat, and then but I have Jacob coming out on top. Okay. I mean, it just goes to show you that, as far as Solo is concerned, even though you might be related to The Rock and Roman, you still don't have their charisma.
Yes. All right. So JD's going with Jacob Fatu tomorrow. Let's go with Kelton.
Oh Lord. My expectation for this match, I believe Solo can win, because after all, you have seen a lot of injuries happen with Tonga Loa, and recently debuted with Hikalea. So we can see some side turns of Jacob getting turned on, or it can go either way. So, but for this match, I can change my prediction.
Okay, what would you say your prediction was again?
Jacob.
You're going Jacob. Okay, so we got two Jacobs. Wrestle Realm Ryan Melky.
Ooh, okay. So I'm also going to go with Jacob for this one. Jacob has only recently got the title. I don't think they're going to take it off him anytime soon. I do think that this is probably going to be the hardest hitting match of the night. I don't think it'll be the opener. I think it'll be top of the first hour. I think the opener is going to be Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. Personally, yeah, I look out for Solo. Everybody puts Solo under so many other wrestlers, but Solo is one of the best wrestlers in the WWE. He is hilarious at some of the stuff that he does. He's just underlooked so many times. But I'm also going to underlook him, so I apologize, Solo, because you are not my tribal chief, and you never will be my tribal chief. I'm going to go with Jacob to easily retain this one, but know that this is probably going to be the hardest hitting match of the night.
Okay.
Just taking it back, like, you know, Batista. Like,
Brandon Martin, what's your prediction and what's your thoughts on this match?
Oh yeah, you know, when you have these two, Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa, as you know, going back to Money in the Bank of this year, knowing Jacob Fatu costing Solo in the men's Money in the Bank match. So knowing that Solo wanted to get some revenge on to Fatu, and you have JC Mateo in the mix. And even though, also my friend Eric mentioned this on last night's show of Rant Rate Podcast. Don't forget to check it out, by the way. But nevertheless, he also mentioned Hikuleo might be in the mix as well. But only time will tell if he's going to be there for the afternoon of champions for tomorrow. But for this one, for right now, give me Jacob Fatu to retain. He ain't going to drop the belt too soon on this one, so Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. We all going with Jacob Fatu. Haley, what is your thoughts and what is your prediction for this match?
I mean, I feel like at this point it's not really going to come as a shocker. I'm definitely going for Fatu. I think Fatu's going to win. It's like Solo is a very funny character in how he portrays himself, but I kind of agree with everybody else in the fact that Jacob just got that title, and I just don't really see them taking it off of him yet because, like, it doesn't make sense for him to lose to Solo when he's trying to separate himself from Solo, if that makes sense. So I definitely have Jacob Fatu.
All right. Ryan Milky put in the chat. Chat GPT predicts Jacob Fatu winning as well.
cheap plug.
But my thoughts on this match, I think Jacob Fatu is definitely going to win this match. I don't think they're going to give it to Solo. But I think Hikuleo will get involved. He will make his debut on live TV finally.
Now, real quick, Piccolo, is that like the Solo's cousin's brother's mother's brother's next door neighbor?
You got it in one.
I could say that, yeah.
Exactly that.
Just wanted to be, because there's so many freaking Samoans, you know, in this dynasty. I'm starting to lose count. It's worse than the Jacksons. Jesus.
All right, next match we got Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I'm gonna start off with let's start off with Kelton.
I believe we should get this win to Sammy because Karrion, because Karrion Kross, he hasn't been on a card since for a long time, and he deserves a better champion. He deserves a better run than usual because, as you just seen, they just brought back Scarlet. So it's either we can see the Author of Pain returning to help him out, or you can see a lot more confusion in this match because I just seen these past weeks, Karrion Kross beginning under Sami Zayn's skin. So I believe that all this pressure building up on Sammy, I give the win to Karrion because Karrion know how to play mind games a lot. So it's really not hard. It's really not hard to give the win to Karrion. So yeah.
Okay. Well, Kelton's going Karrion. Let's go Russell Realm. What's your thoughts, man?
This is such a hard match. I absolutely 110% want Karrion Kross to win this match. Everything in my soul says Karrion Kross to win, but unfortunately, it's not going to go that way in my eyes. I think that Sami Zayn is going to win. You got to remember where we are. We're in Riyadh. This is Sami's area, Sami's around, from around this area. I think it's going to be the opening match, and therefore I think that Sammy's going to win. But it's going to elevate Cross, because I do think that Cross is going to have one of the best matches that we've ever seen from Cross. It's so hard for me to even go against him. But Karrion Cross, his clock is still ticking, so he can be elevated with this match for sure. I'm gonna go Sammy. It seems too obvious.
Okay. We got one Cross. We got one Sammy. Haley, you're next.
So I kind of agree with Wrestle Realm. I'm for Cross. I'm going for Cross. I don't think Cross is gonna win. I think Sammy's gonna win. I don't think you can let somebody like psychologically attack another person promo after promo after promo and then have them win. Like I feel like Sammy kind of has to win to come back at Cross for like everything Cross has been doing.
Yes.
I agree that this match is really going to elevate him, and I'm hoping that means we'll get him more on live television and not during ad breaks, because that's extremely aggravating. I don't even remember the last time he got to wrestle like on live television. So I think Sammy's gonna win, but I will be supporting Cross in this match.
Okay. Brandon Martin. What's your thoughts, man?
Well, with Karrion Cross being finally on a PLE, knowing he has to face off against Sami Zayn in this one. So, knowing about this, I mean, I support Cross. I do. I would love to see him win. With Scarlett in his corner, though, trying to get to interfere in this one. But even though Karrion Cross will get to be elevated, going promo after promo, even though during like the commercial breaks though, like for internationally or just the US may be a pain, but nevertheless, I will say for this one, and I know like my other guys saying it was mixed, give me Sami Zayn.
Alright, Sami Zayn. JD, what's your thoughts?
This is tough. Because ever since I was going to say Killer Cross, but ever since Karrion Cross went all Christian Bale on a podcast recently, my biggest issue with Karrion Cross is that he's the prime example of having cool tattoos cannot cover up a boring moveset. I think that's the issue with Triple H and why they won't push him. So not to say that he's a bad wrestler, but he just needs to change it up a little bit. With Sammy, obviously everybody's going to go with Sammy because he is who he is. Although they're making him look so much more gullible than the WWE creative team on camera. But I'm actually going to go with Karrion Cross because of the noise he made outside of WWE. Like I said, when I referenced when he went all Christian Bale on the podcast recently, there was this kind of like, they're going to give him the win. Like, here's the win. Now shut up.
Well, and then ChatGPT predicts Karrion Cross to win. Zayn loses but earns sympathy to fuel a future feud.
Yeah, this is going to go a few matches. Maybe up until, what's the PLE after SummerSlam?
I think
Clash in Paris.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm sure that's probably going to be, they're going to have 2 more matches. Like Sammy's going to be like 2 out of 3.
All right. Okay, my thoughts. I think they're gonna give it to Sammy. I'm going Sammy here, but I'm a big supporter of Karrion Cross. Justice for Karrion Cross. Push Karrion Cross hashtag. But I don't think it's time for Karrion Cross to get the win. I'm glad he's on TV finally, getting a match, and winning. Winning maybe on live TV sometime, but not at Night of Champions. So I'm going Sami Zayn.
Oh, good for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yes, I've been winning this match all night. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Next match, the Queen of the Ring finals, Jade Cargill versus Asuka. I'm going to start off with Brandon Martin.
All right. So, Jade Cargill going up against Asuka. You know, we've seen Asuka coming back, knowing she's now in the finals. I would love to see Asuka winning it. I do. You know, trying to get her match against the women's world champion in Io Sky. But I'm actually going to be going with Jade Cargill in this one, and I know, and I will make that reason why I say that is because for not trying to reveal spoilers for SmackDown though that was on way earlier than expected. However, for the US wise, but knowing if Tiffany Stratton did retain, she would have to face off against Jade Cargill for my that was be my for my prediction. Then Naomi cashes in on Jade, becomes WWE Women's Champion. So with that, give me Jade Cargill.
Alrighty, Jade Cargill is Brandon Martin's pick. Let's go with JD.
Um, just tough because I really haven't been following this feud, much, on social media and whatnot. But I mean, we all know we gotta admit and be real here, okay? WWE is pushing Jade Cargill so hard. I mean, would make Roman Reigns jealous, okay? So, but with that being said, there wasn't going to be a lot of uh back and forth because both of them really can't do promos. One of them is because Asuka really doesn't speak English, and the other one has a problem because she just can't do promos. Um, my opinion. I don't know. People might feel different about Jade, but I feel that it's just going to be Jade, and I agree with Brandon that it's just going to be a setup for Naomi to cash in when Jade becomes a champion at some point. So.
Okay.
And making her lose now would kind of make her look a little weak,
Yeah. Wrestle Realm.
Okay, so I kind of agree with what's been said already. The WWE are clearly pushing Jade, which I think is good. She is, for one, the most outstanding looking female star aesthetically to look at. She's absolutely amazing to look. Rhea Ripley is up there with her, but not quite the same. She is a chiseled god, Jade Cargill. Asuka is literally here to be the credible step for Jade Cargill to win it. Like, Asuka is up there with, we all love her, and she is absolutely fantastic. So for Jade to go over Asuka, that just elevates Jade even more and puts her in a title contendership opportunity, because we know that that's where it's going. I think that will probably happen at SummerSlam. So it's pretty obvious my prediction here is Jade Cargill.
Okay. We got a bunch of Jades still. Haley, what's your prediction for this match?
So I'm actually about to make a very hot take. I don't like either of these people. I don't like Jade.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, to me, her wrestling's very bland. I do enjoy like her persona and like kind of the outfit she has and like the whole vibe she gives off, but she can't do promos. And like I said, I just genuinely think her wrestling's very bland. I feel like Asuka can do promos if you just let her do them in Japanese, because she just makes the whole crowd hype when she's speaking in Japanese. It doesn't really matter what she's saying. Like, everybody just kind of like gets hype with her. I think Jade is going to win this one. I would rather Asuka win this one because I feel like with how they broke up Damage Control, making a feud between Asuka and Io Sky would be very interesting. But I think following the feud that they already have with Jade Cargill and Naomi, it would make more sense for Jade Cargill to win this one. So I'm going to have to give it to Jade.
Okay.
But could you imagine seeing the going off of what she just said? Could you imagine a feud between Io Sky and Asuka? It'd be like watching Naruto. You know what I'm like?
It would.
Well,
I think the color of the crown as well.
Before.
They have.
Well, Kelton, what's your prediction and what's your thoughts?
You talking to me or?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay. So my prediction is Jade Cargill, but because mostly like her and Naomi be having this feud since WrestleMania, so I believe once she win and once SummerSlam get here, Naomi can win the title and probably at WrestleMania, Clash in Paris, or Royal Rumble or Survivor Series. Any one of the upcoming big pay per views. I believe they can have. In my opinion, I would like for it to be at WrestleMania 42 because they can be like they WrestleMania 41 rematch, but the title match instead. And if they do face at WrestleMania 42 for the title, I'll give that one to Jade Cargill because they've been pushing her for titles and titles, and she keep on losing chances. I don't believe they'll just do it again and then leave her without no title. So that's my prediction.
All right. Well, my prediction for this match is Jade Cargill, cause they've been pushing Jade way too much, and she deserves to become the queen of the ring and to go versus Tiffany Stratton because the Storm is coming to SummerSlam. Um, I think she'll win at SummerSlam, but then Naomi cashes in and she wins the championship offer, and that's how we start the feud of Jade Cargill versus Naomi during maybe Clash at Paris,
Hmm.
Survivor Series, all that stuff, all those big pay-per-views. But what's chat? Ryan, we need Chat GPT right here.
Oh yeah. I'll just tell you in the chat. I forgot to type it in. ChatGPT says Jade Cargill wins. Um, yeah, Jade Cargill wins.
All right, Jade Cargill.
I also just wanted to add, like, look at the color of the crown. They keep showing us the crowns at the top of the ramp, don't they? That crown aesthetically just fits Jade's look completely to a T. It's gorgeous, and I
But
can just
guys,
see it on her head. So
here I'm gonna say this, but like before, like we can like it can be a shocker if Oscar win because as you all know, most WWE has been losing fans because of their booking with TKO and all this other stuff. So if they shock us with Oscar becoming Queen of the Ring, that would be nice. It will,
it
and
will.
it'll make Night of Champions a better pay per view than like a shocker pay per view. So
Okay.
it'll give you more people to
Yeah,
watch.
like we all sit here and we all do predictions for all the pay-per-views, and
Yeah.
we're all wrestling fans. All of us want to be wrong in our predictions. I feel that's the way I feel anyway. I want to be wrong with my prediction because then I feel like the WWE have done their job by
Yep.
completely sidelining me on the storyline and what's going on. I don't want to be able to predict everything right every single month, you know. So I don't know about you guys, but I definitely always want to be wrong in these things.
Yes.
But
Exactly.
most likely Jay Cargill gonna win. So
Probably.
Probably. Well, we got our next match. It is the street fight. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. Let's start off with Haley Wrestling. Give her thoughts on this.
Honestly, I think Rhea's gonna win it. I don't see them giving it to Raquel. I think they're gonna finish this feud with Rhea and Raquel and then replace Liv with Roxanne, like the kind of how they did with like replace Jade with Naomi for like the tag championships and have Roxanne and Raquel tag together. So I think Rhea's gonna win this one. I'm definitely really excited about this match because I feel like we haven't really got to see them go one on one together since right after they finished tagging together. I think was like one of their last one-on-one matches. So I'm definitely excited, but I think Rhea's gonna win it because she has more fans behind her, and honestly, she has a better like wrestling bank. I feel like than Raquel does.
Okay. JD.
Well, I'm going to start off by saying this. Congrats, Raquel, for making the main event without being somebody's tag team partner. I mean, let's just face it, okay? Like, the only way that Rhea Ripley is going to lose this match if she gets distracted by her reflection, all right? But I will say this. I just feel bad for Raquel a little bit based on the fact that they're just using her as a stepstone so they find out who Rhea Ripley is going to be, what her next opponent is going to be, or if she's going to get another title match. I feel bad saying this, but this is going to be a snoozer. This is kind of like go to the bathroom, get a snack, check your social media. This is not going to be like a knockdown, drag them out. It's going to be 5 moves of death and see ya. So I got Rhea.
Rhea. All right. Brandon.
Yes. So Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight. So knowing with Raquel though, shockingly though, trying to align with Roxanne Perez, knowing this is a street fight could be anybody's game at this point. You know, Roxanne can interfere in this one, cost Ripley the matchup. With that, I mean, with my own prediction, give me Rhea Ripley.
All right. Rhea Bloody Ripley. All right. Um,
Also,
Wrestle
oi, oi, oi.
Wrestle Realm.
Wrestle Realm. Okay. Let's not beat about the bush here. Rhea Ripley is the most protected female star in the WWE right now, and has been
Since
for a very
China.
long time.
Since China and Trish Stratus. Those are the
Yep.
only two.
Yep. What I am going to enjoy though is seeing this run back, because this is an old NXT match. They did this in NXT Street Fight, so I'm looking forward to seeing it back. I believe we're only here because Liv got injured. I believe if Liv didn't get injured, we'd probably be having a tag match at Night of Champions. So Raquel is literally in this position because it was a, oh shit, what do we do? I know what we can do. We can put you with Rhea because you've been here, you've done this. Literally just let's do an NXT match 2.0 on Night of Champions. As I said, Rhea Ripley is the most protected female star on the roster. For that reason, Rhea Ripley is going to retain. Setting her up for probably... I could see her absolutely squashing Raquel real quickly, and then making a dominant statement in the ring, saying whoever is the champion on the night for the women, that she's going to go straight for them. I'd love to see her and Jade go at it. So yeah. I'm going to go Rhea Ripley.
All right, Rhea Ripley.
She's gonna pull a Hogan WrestleMania Niner.
Yeah.
Kelton.
Okay, now everybody's probably gonna disagree with me on this, but I pick Raquel Rodriguez because this can be like a stepping stone, like what they did with Jade Cargill and Naomi. How you see Jade Cargill got replaced by Naomi. Raquel Rodriguez is replacing Liv Morgan with Roxanne, maybe. So maybe once Liv Morgan returns, she's probably gonna go after Raquel Rodriguez for what if she get replaced. So then that can kind of lead up to a match with them, kind of like the biggest at the next big pay per view. So yeah, I believe Raquel Rodriguez will win.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hot take.
Chat GPT prediction time, and it's Rhea Ripley winning this match.
Dang.
Jeez, Chat GPT, could you like at least take a second to think about it? Like, no, Rhea Ripley. Next.
I got Rhea Ripley winning this. I think Roxanne will help maybe Raquel Rodriguez in this street fight, but there's no way they cannot take down Mommy Rhea. But for me, I got Mommy Rhea winning this match at Night of Champions.
You never know. Dom might step in too. So
No, Dom's claiming injured right now.
That boy ain't gonna show up.
Fake.
Yeah, I was dealing with the ribs, so
I just hope we
Also,
don't
though,
go down into the path of
I
like
don't.
this is all just for Liv Morgan. Like I hope that we don't just make Roxanne make Liv Morgan jealous and all that stuff. I don't want to go down that storyline again. We've literally just had all that, and she's just gone through all that. But I do
I
think
agree
that
with
might
that.
where we might be going. Like imagine if Roxanne injures Rhea Ripley's shoulder in this match. Like what? We've just gone back 12 months, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't see Roxanne getting involved because they don't have any other women's tag team to go against Raquel and Liv. So there's no point for them to even put Roxanne and Raquel together if there's no tag team to face them.
Yeah, that's like the tag team
That's
division is trash for the women.
Yep.
They released all the tag teams for the women.
Exactly. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance.
So
Yeah. All right. Our sixth match.
Oh.
Basically, fifth match. We have the King of the Ring finals. Cody Rhodes versus the Viper, Randy Orton. I'm gonna start off with Wrestle Realm for this match.
This is what we've all wanted this match for so long. It's going to be an absolute barnstormer of a match. It's going to be fantastic. I do believe that WWE are going to want to put the strap back on Cody as quick as they can. I think that was always the plan. He has had a nice little break from the Mania run. He had a nice little break off as champ. I think they're going to want to put it back on him pretty much as soon as possible, like I already said. But I'm going to give a hot take here, and it's going to be that for a second it looks like it's a nice and acceptable loss for Randy, and then boom, Randy turns heel. I want Randy to turn heel, and we get bad style Randy leading up for the rest of the year. I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it.
Randy Orton, just imagine.
So yeah, Cody Rhodes wins, but I do believe he's going to be left laying with an RKO in the middle of the ring from Randy because he's not happy and he turns heel.
Okay. Brandon.
Well, I mean, you know, with this matchup, though, regarding to the King of the Ring finals, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. You know, when Randy Orton had that last match with Cena, even though he took the loss in his hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, but this was definitely the final match with Cena. But regarding to the matchup with Cody, you know, taking the break, though, regarding to his reign as the champion after losing it to Cena, and which Cody came back looking for revenge on Cena. So it makes sense for me to pick the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, to win the King of the Ring, try to go after John Cena. And even though Seth Rollins has that Money in the Bank contract, let's not forget about this.
Okay.
For right now, Cody Rhodes.
Okay. Kelton.
I believe Cody Rhodes is gonna win. No, Randy, because Randy. I believe if he do win, I believe he'll go out the Gunther or Goldberg, whoever win in Saturday Night Main Event. But exactly how I was saying, I believe he'll go out the Goldberg because remember, last year King got a ring. Gunther wasn't supposed to win because of a crooked, because it really wasn't fair. So I would love to see them fight again, but for a title.
Kelton, come on. We were all having a nice time here. Why'd you have to go and ruin it and bring up Goldberg? Come on now. I thought that was a prerequisite before coming on this live stream. Hey, no Goldberg talk, please.
Okay. I would just.
That's your first warning, Kelton.
Sorry about it.
Okay. JD.
Oh, my turn. Well, I mean, so I'm gonna go with Cody just on the basis that you know, as much as we all want to see like, you know, old school Randy Orton, I mean, we got to be realistic here. I mean, you know, homie's got his bump card is coming up. I mean, obviously, you know, he always been talking about hitting RKOs for 20 years. I mean, his back has got more mileage than a 77 Chevy. Okay, let's just be real. You know, I'm just looking out for his well-being, you know, and him having a life after wrestling. But he will, being how I know Randy will be, he will try to make the match, you know, as athletic and exciting as it can be, because he doesn't like to, you know, have like a bad match. But I'm going with Cody. I mean, we all know what this was basically just a way for Cody to get another title match.
Okay. Haley.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go through with Kelton here. I'm gonna go with Randy Orton. Honestly, I kind of agree with like the whole they're trying to push Cody Rhodes for the title again. But I don't see John Cena staying heel before he retires. Like I don't see him retiring as a heel. I see him retiring as babyface. And I think it'd be smarter if you're gonna go down that route for Cody Rhodes to turn into a heel. We also haven't really gotten to see Cody Rhodes as a heel, so I think the exact opposite of what somebody else said, like to where Cody wins and Randy turns heel. I think Randy should win and Cody turns heel because I just think that would that'd be a good spin on it. It's very unexpected. Most people wouldn't expect Cody to turn, so I'm gonna have to go with Randy Orton.
Okay.
That's actually, you brought up a good point. I didn't actually really think about it that way because obviously we've seen how Cody can be a heel. Remember when he first got to TNA? Before he had the white hair, and of course, obviously when he was with the Elite and the Bullet Club, rather, he was a heel then in Japan, so he can do it. It's just that we've all known him to be a baby face, but yeah, she's got a point there.
Yeah. And Chat GPT predicts, Cody Rhodes wins a challenge to John Cena at SummerSlam. On my prediction, this one's a tough one. I love Randy Orton. I love Cody Rhodes, but I gotta go Cody. I have to go Cody because they're pushing him to get that title back from John Cena. They're pushing it really too hard. I can see it, and for counting's sake. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna. I don't want to see no Cody Rhodes versus Olberg or something. I don't want to see it. But I got Cody winning this.
And you never know. Cody could still turn heel even after the match.
Yep.
So you never know. Just anything is possible in the WWE.
Yep. Anything. Now we're at the main event.
Oh, Lord.
John Cena versus CM Punk.
It's time for the main event.
I gotta go with. Let's go JD.
Well, obviously, again, this is one of those matches where we kind of know where this is going. This is basically just a way to have another date to, fulfill for John Cena's dates that he's got left. And obviously, being with I don't know if you guys watched SmackDown earlier, I got caught his Dr. Thugonomics parody, which I found very, very hilarious, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I got John Cena. He'll probably get some cheap heat where, he'll win by, disqualification where Cody is just going to go ape shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. And just hit him over the head with the belt while the wet ref is seeing, he's going to ring, ding, ding, ding. Or, he's going to barely, win by just a hair and could have went either way. But we all know what's going to happen. I got John Cena. Of course, I hate to admit it, but, Cena's always saying he'll ruin wrestling by leaving with the title. Too late, my guy. You've been ruining wrestling for quite some time. So, hate to bust your bubble there, old man.
All right. Wrestle Realm.
Okay. I might be on the different side of the fence over here, guys.
Oh.
So this is the main event for a reason. This takes us... Is it Money in the Bank 2011 main event? Yeah.
Right around the same time, too.
Yeah, right around the same time. I'm on the literal other side of the fence here. Cena's reign has literally been nostalgia-based and short-term. Punk winning. I've got Punk winning, setting it up to go against Cody. I think that's what we all want as well, Punk versus Cody at SummerSlam. I would much prefer that than Cody versus Cena at SummerSlam, personally. It's going to be an absolute honor to watch this match. And I just think, because we've all heard the things that Punk have said in the past about how he'll never go to Saudi Arabia and he doesn't believe in any of that stuff over there and the way that they live and do things. And he does go over there, and the one time he does, he wins the championship. I just think it's absolutely poetic, and it's a story that WWE could easily tell. I don't know. I'm going to sit on the other side of the fence and say CM Punk beats John Cena, and John Cena goes into the rest of his remaining dates apologetic, trying to get the fans back, and then eventually gets them back and has to retire and says farewell. So yeah, who's going to come sit on the side of the fence with me?
Wait, I got a question. Why you say his final days like he's finna pass?
Well, it's his final days because he's been telling us all these dates, and he's not going to do it after that.
Where's he at? 10 dates
10,
left? Or?
yeah, something like that. I think there's enough time for him to get apologetic and try and get his fans back, and then get a good run to end it.
You know, you
I think
touched on
CM Punk
something
wins.
too, dude, because of the Saudi shows with CM Punk.
Yep.
You know, I remember he was calling it blood money. He did. He would. I don't know if it was on an interview, but he was like, "I would never go to the Saudi shows. It's like blood money." I'm like, "Yeah, everybody's got a prize, voice of the voiceless."
Yeah, I think Punk's winning, guys. That's where I sit. Controversial as hell.
All right. Haley?
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna have to agree with Ryan on this one. I think that if CM Punk wins this match, and the reason I think CM Punk's gonna win this match, we all saw Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at WrestleMania, and for me, that has to be one of the biggest letdown matches of WrestleMania because I just really did not think it was good. Like to me, it was an awful match, and I do kind of agree that CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes would be way more enjoyable than John Cena versus Cody Rhodes again. And then the whole thing about it being poetic, with this being one of the only times CM Punk goes to Saudi, I really don't see him going back again after this because he really disagrees with the views that they have in that country. It would just make more sense to me if CM Punk won. Also, going on the note of like how many days John Cena has left, I think that if he were to lose his championship, he did turn apologetic and like become face again, I think that there's a chance that he would show up for more than the 10 dates that he has left, because obviously there's more than 10 days of wrestling left before this year ends, like before December 2025. So I think that if he does turn face again, we have like way more of a chance of seeing him more like with promos and everything than just those 10 days that he has laid out.
Yep. Yeah. I can see the promo right now. You can be in the middle of the ring talking to the fans saying, "Look, I've got one day left and this is supposed to be my last day, but I am so sorry for the way that I treated all of you and spoke to all of you, and I'm going to be here until I gain your respect back." You know, and then maybe he stays till WrestleMania and we get the apologetic Mania run from Cena. Because I think he should go out at Mania and go out on his back and give somebody, Yeah, I
think it'd be way more interesting.
I agree.
So does that mean Peacemaker season 3 got canceled already?
That's like, hey guys, I'm back.
Brandon.
Oh man. All right. I mean, going back to Flashback Friday, when you see these two men, John Cena and CM Punk, going back to Money in the Bank 2011, WWE title was on the line, where Cena was the champion. He was on enemy ground in Chicago's hometown of one CM Punk.
Yes.
But when you see that everybody was shocked that CM Punk won, and every Chicago fans out there were very happy to see Punk become the champion, and then he left when his contract was up, then you had that WWE Championship tournament, where even though Rey Mysterio did win the WWE title over The Miz, then when it came down to one man, John Cena, facing against Rey Mysterio, he won the title once again. And then these two went at it once again when CM Punk had the real WWE Championship, while Cena had the interim. It did set up for SummerSlam for the undisputed WWE Championship. And when CM Punk remained the champion and was undisputed, mind you, then y'all know the rest of the details of those other things. However, we get into present right now. Cena, as mentioned, Cena and Punk. This time, undisputed WWE title. This time, John Cena is the heel. CM Punk is the face. So, I mean, yes, and I can agree with everyone's logic on this one. Sure, we like to see if Punk can become the champion and facing Cody, yes, I would say that. But then again, even though for Cena won the title over Cody at WrestleMania 41, yes, it was a very, very of a letdown. Even though some interference was in there, and then that one guy was Travis Scott of all people.
I swear, if I see that dude even at the freaking the curtain, somebody's got to get out of the one of the fans has got to get out there and punch him in the face.
JD, is that going to be you?
Yeah, that's assault.
That is, I mean, good gosh. Oh yeah, and that fiend. Like,
We finally
really?
lost that theme song. Don't bring it back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
Out of
don't
all the
need that
people
theme
Braun
song
Breaker has
anymore.
destroyed with a spear, that's the guy you're not going to let him do it to?
Just get
I
Braun
mean,
Breaker
the
to scream.
hell. Good lord, but I mean, this is gonna be a tough one to pick. You know, I would love to see CM Punk winning it. I do. I mean, on the other side, though, with Cena, I mean, sure, like I said, WrestleMania 41 Night 2 main event was a letdown. Hopefully, they can, you know, you guys may disagree with that, in which is it's fine. It's understandable. But hopefully, it can be a little bit better for SummerSlam. And with that being said, give me John Cena to retain the undisputed WWE Championship.
Alright. Kelton. We've been waiting for you all week to say this.
Oh, CM Punk. I don't have no explanation why. I just don't want to see John Cena win.
Okay.
I never liked
Clock
the
it, Kelton.
deal. Thank you.
Well, and then ChatGPT also predicts that CM Punk will win, setting up Punk versus Cody at SummerSlam, only for Hill Orton to coerce Cody at SummerSlam as well.
That'd be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But me,
You're gonna pick John Wyatt.
I'm gonna make
Yeah,
Kelton
you're
mad
right,
a little
Kelton.
bit.
Your time is up, my time is now.
Okay. I got that.
Seriously? Seriously, Wyatt?
It's the franchise with
That's
a
all.
I love to see CM Punk win, but it's John Cena. He's the greatest of all time.
Lies.
He's a 17-time world champion.
Never
CM
seen
Punk?
CM Punk's
17.
the best in the world.
He's the best in the world. But he can't beat the greatest of all time. So I'm going with John Cena to win this main event at Night of Champions to go verse Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam.
If John Cena wins, I'm never watching.
What is the greatest of all time compared to the final boss? You know?
You know what? That's also a good thing too. Like, you know, Roman Reigns might, you know, pop in. You never know.
Good point.
We gotta check out JJ Toy Giants' comment right here. Travis Scott needs to get backhanded into a different timeline.
Yeah, preferably not the
Rocket.
Fortnite one again. Please don't put him in the Fortnite one either.
Please do not do it.
It's been fun.
Put
Night
some
of
baby
Champions.
powder.
This was fun as well. Well, guys, we just lost Kelton again.
His internet sucks.
Kelton, I
I
want some
swear.
mac and cheese.
Kelton, you just made the list.
I feel bad. I need to tell Kelton. I was like, I'm sorry, making fun of the mac and cheese.
We watched that last night. We watched that replay last night.
That
he
was
laughed
funny.
so hard.
I'm good that he didn't take it personal because I was like, I think I went a little bit too hard on it.
He's been laughing about it all week.
That needs to be put on a T-shirt. I'm telling you, man. That's gonna sell. That's gonna sell like hotcakes.
These bad guys, look at him.
But yeah, we're not. But I was taking a shower that whole time.
So you
Like-
were in the bathroom.
Yeah, not on the toilet though.
Thank you for clearing that up for us. I was
Yeah.
Uh,
That's another T-shirt. I was not on the toilet.
So for those that watch
Kelton's about to be
SmackDown,
rich.
was SmackDown worth a watch? Should I catch it, or is it okay to miss it?
Okay, the only match that you need to watch is Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. That was the only one that I really liked it.
Okay.
Kelton, you've been talking about this match for 2 hours.
I know.
you loved that match. You were screaming at that match.
I'll check it out.
Oh yeah, in the first hour of our SmackDown today, Way lost SmackDown for 25 minutes because of maybe a camel ate the cords.
That was another thing we actually didn't really talk about. The WWE like agreeing to keep it in Riyadh.
Yeah,
So we can get So we can.
They just probably couldn't. They couldn't like
they're also at the forefront
and
of
somewhere
always
else,
being. They're always at the forefront of always being present, no matter what's going on in the world. Like they were the first people to ever have a live television show after 9/11. Like they're always there, aren't they? Making those strides and those steps when the world seems crazy and almost like impossible to even do stuff. They're still showing how much of a massive company and conglomerate business that they are, especially now under TKO. I think it's just going to get
They
even
also had a lot
more.
of money.
Yeah.
All right, now I just need to say a couple more things. Death Row will need to go. It needs to leave. TKO needs to leave. Who else needs to leave?
I don't think TKO need to leave. I just think they need to structure a little bit better. I think it's way better than the Vince McMahon era. I think the wrestlers are getting treated fairly, at least, and ever since it's just been sellout after sellout. Yes, I disagree that the ticket prices are so high, but if you can price it that high as a business structure, you're going to, because you can get the price for that. That's how business works.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, guys, I have to shoot out. It's almost midnight in the UK, and I have to go help somebody with a car. So
But
I want to thank.
before you go, Ryan, we gotta play you a little song.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I am from Scotland. I do live in Scotland, and I've probably got a closer chance of meeting him. Well, I want to thank you for inviting me to this. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it. The time structures and the way SmackDown was being played around.
Oh yeah.
Haley, it's good to see that you're back over stateside. I hope you had a great time in Ireland.
I really did. Thank you.
Yeah, it was good that you were in Ireland, and then I was posting my Ireland vlog from last year, and I'm still working on part 3. JD, it's been great talking to you and listening to your interview with Wyatt this week. Kelton, I love you, bro. Just know I'll never give you my reboot card again. Brandon, you are one of the most amazing people in the community. I love your voice. I love the way that you speak and articulate things, and it's been great getting to know you. I can't wait to do these again. Are we going to do a Saturday Night Main Event one for predictions?
We should.
I think we should as well. So count me in for that, or you can put me on the list. Speaking of the list, February 14th, 2026, in Scotland, Fozzy are going to be doing a tour, and I might go to it.
Ooh.
Valentine's Day Fozzy tour. How cool would that be?
That would be.
So yeah, I just made the list on JD's as well. But guys, I have to shoot because I do have to go somewhere. So thank you very much, Wyatt. I appreciate you. If you guys are watching this stream and enjoyed these predictions, please hit the like button for Wyatt. Subscribe to his channel. This guy needs the subscribers and the watch time. And comment down below who you agree with and who you don't agree with. And it's okay if you just say Kelton. Like, just know that if you're commenting, just put Kelton. It's easy.
You just need to agree with Kelton with Oldberg, okay?
Yeah. But that being said, my name's been Ryan from Wrestle Realm, and I'll see you all later. Thank you, guys.
Later.
All right.
Yep.
Hey,
Later there, Ryan.
Well, that was fun, guys. That was really fun. I can talk for you guys for hours.
People are going to be commenting. It's like, hey, Kelton's my spirit animal.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that could be a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That could be his wrestling gimmick.
Yeah, exactly.
A spirit animal?
Yeah, you could be a spirit animal right there.
No, that'd be a good gimmick, Kelton. That'd be a good gimmick.
When you get to the WWE, man, you can be a spirit animal.
So you said crawling on the floor. So you want me to crawl on the floor? I'm not crawling on no floor.
No. You don't have to crawl on the floor, Kelton.
Oh, we love Kelton. We love him.
Yes.
It's okay, Kelton, that you're at a rave. It's okay, with the whole purple lights in the background. It's Those are some really awesome noise cancellation, microphones you got going on there with the music going in the background.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
this is a whole speaker. I stole. My cousin had stole from me last week, so I had to take a speaker from his house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
He not getting it back until he give me my $20 back.
Ugh. What's another fun? Okay. Well, let's make Kelton mad again. Okay.
For what?
Why?
Turn it off.
Wyatt, turn it off.
I can make him more mad.
Swell
I
off.
can
I'm
make
gonna
it more.
knock the swell off.
No,
Okay, this is a banger song though.
Wait, whose theme song is this?
That's Logan.
It's Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Oh, okay.
Logan.
It's actually a good theme song though.
But okay, no, one more time.
Oh
No,
no!
Wyatt, turn it off.
Logan Paul's whoever's doing the theme song for Logan Paul sounds like a rat getting pinched in the butt.
Well, it's Logan Paul singing, so
Oh
What about this one?
gosh!
What the rock is cooking.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna have to go in a second because I have a lot of stuff to do for tomorrow, and I have a lot of setting up to do. So, because I was supposed to do it yesterday and I didn't. So, and
Alright.
I thought I have to go in a minute because I gotta rearrange my room and everything. So, yeah.
Okay, we'll play you a song when you go.
Oh no!
Kelton, I would just randomly leave so he can't play a song that's gonna make you mad.
I'm not gonna make you mad, okay? I'll play you this song, okay? I'll play you Liv Morgan.
I don't like.
What's your vendetta against Liv Morgan, Kelton?
I don't like. I don't.
Well, what
Those
is
words
it?
better not come out of your mouth. You better not say you don't like Liv.
Oh no! Wait, stop. Let me turn off the music. Turn off the music. Cut the music. Cut it. Okay. Now,
Kelton sounds like one of the viewer that was getting punked by one of the radio stations that just kept playing Cina's theme song over and over again.
Oh yeah! Oh my
okay,
god!
Okay, hold on. So let me
I
see.
love it.
Like I like theme songs, but the ones that start off with the and all that, like that's like if you listen to Julia's theme song. I don't like the beginning of her theme song. It's so ugh. I don't like it.
You don't like a lot of theme songs, Kelton.
Kellen, you don't like this guy.
Oh my gosh, Wyatt.
So you telling me in the middle of the night and you just wake up and hear this? Hold on. So you saying that you wake up in the middle of the night and you hear?
Oh God.
I forgot how to spell. Hold on.
No, Kelton, we wake up in the middle of the night to our phone randomly buzzing.
Yeah.
You guys don't. If you follow this guy, he will call you in the middle.
No, I
of the
won't.
night.
No, I won't. I will sleep back.
He calls us at 2 a.m. in our group
Okay,
chat
listen.
and expects us to answer the phone.
That's why we love Kelton. That's why we love him.
So say if you just wake up in the hold on, wait, the ad is playing, so don't wait.
Oh my God.
Kelton, I don't.
Brandon, you guys should do a video on your podcast of the worst theme songs ever in wrestling.
Okay, listen. What if in the middle of the night and this all
That's a
you
good
hear?
that
idea for
idea there,
Brandon.
JD.
Y'all listening?
Oh shoot.
What if you wake up and just hear this? Who wanna hear this?
Yeah, I can't really say anything.
Nah,
What theme song is that?
Julia.
Julia's.
Now who wanna hear that? Like who wanna hear all that?
Well, I go to sleep to a video game soundtrack. It's called
sounds like
Expedition 33,
Sounds like
and
a
it
Taylor
sounds so
Swift song.
similar. No. It sounds like
Yeah.
video game music.
And literally, this how she gotta look when at the Oh wait. Oh, wrong thing. Like, does she have to look like this? Like, does she have to just look like this?
Well, it's Julia. So yeah.
What do you have against Julia, Kelton?
Huh?
What do you have against Julia?
I don't have nothing.
Julia Gulia.
Like, I don't have none. I don't have none against her. It's just the theme song. She need to change it.
I think she should just give the title back to Zelina Vega.
You're so mad about that.
You're still.
I am
mad.
so mad
You're
about
always-
that.
You're mad.
All right,
Like,
folks.
Selena Vega would be okay.
I actually have to bid adieu to everyone. Thank you so very much for having me on another awesome live stream. Thank you so much. And you guys, cheap plug, if you guys have some time, go visit J&J Toy Giants and enjoy one of the most wonderful plethora of different types of content you're going to find. So I really appreciate you guys having me on the show.
Yes.
Yep.
Say
Peace
his
out.
name and he
Yeah, there,
appears. I believe
As I bid adieu, I go.
I believe
Oh, wait,
in
I
Joe
heard that.
Hendry.
That
Guys,
was awesome.
you should really like. I'm gonna play a theme song for Haley, okay? And she would love
God.
it.
No.
Oh God.
Kelton, you play me the oddest theme songs.
Like, you would love it.
Oh God.
Like, you would love this theme song. Ain't nothing wrong with
Okay, play the theme song, Kelton. Play the theme song.
it. Okay. Like, everybody just loves her. She have her downfalls. Like, you know you love her.
We're waiting in suspense.
It's Chelsea Green.
Don't you listen to her? Like, you can't go wrong with her.
Don't get me wrong. I love Chelsea. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I love Chelsea, I'm not gonna lie, so.
No, I'm trying to see, should I be mean or not?
I like Chelsea.
Like I was doing. Okay. Okay.
But Chelsea also doesn't need a championship to keep her elevated.
Okay. That's true.
I could play a theme song for Wyatt.
Oh God.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be like the Wyatt Six? or
Wait,
something?
Brandon, ain't your name Brandon?
It
It is.
Okay, I can play a theme song for you. Everybody loves him. Wait, that's the
Let's go. On one.
But y'all can't go wrong with Ray. Like, y'all can't go wrong with Ray.
Yep.
Hey, officer.
Kelton, what are you doing?
Oh, that was my show.
He's watching one of his 1,000 reels a day.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Actually, it's called YouTube. It's called YouTube Shorts. Like,
Oh, my bad.
No.
Well, I'm gonna end the live right now, but everybody on YouTube, thank you for coming on out and drop a like button, drop a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, go subscribe and go follow this man Kelton Gaines. Go follow him.
Kelton who?
Oh my God!
You, Kelton.
Yes.
Who? Wait.
You,
Let's put this man
Kelton.
on there. Like, look at that man right there.
Oh,
Who hopefully will actually be posting on his Instagram soon.
Yes, he's planning on doing content like he told me, but let's go follow Haley Wrestling on Instagram and her YouTube, Sadie Salvatore, for her
1864. Sadie Salvatore, 1864. But I haven't posted on there in a while because I took a break for Ireland.
And Brandon Martin himself.
Yes. That's right.
Go follow Rant and Rave Podcast on YouTube, Instagram. Go find their link tree. There's too many of them.
Yep, and that's always for every description for that video.
Why did Kelton leave?
He's back.
Oh, let's make a match.
Oh,
You want to see something? Want to see something that I have it that you don't have?
oh boy.
Oh boy, what I do?
Helton, why are you crooked again?
Oh, good.
Huh?
What the?
Huh? Oh.
What?
There you
Yep,
go.
there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Also, why didn't you have any lights on?
Okay, there's the lights.
I don't have my lights on like that.
Well,
You want to
you got? I don't have.
I'm actually a double champion. Oh my.
Oh, you're a double champion. Oh, I got something. I dropped my phone. I'm the greatest of all
This is
time.
a
I'm
great
telling you.
live we're ending here.
Just show my design. Like this.
I'm the greatest champion of all time. What are you talking about?
I'm the
Y'all are such 5-year-olds when it comes to your championships.
But it's championships.
Your fake championships at that.
YouTube.
Oh,
See you in the next one, YouTube.